Hey, what's up, y'all? What's popping in? Do you about to react to this video by Marky? It's titled "This Handmade Jewelry Scam is Taking Over TikTok." No, not HRH. I like her. I remember reacting to a video about her, and I always see her randomly on TikTok, saying some wild stuff about people being ugly and fat and all type of crazy stuff. But I've always found her to be really funny. I didn't know she was out here scamming the people, scamming the public. No, say it ain't so. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Today we're talking about a YouTuber who has released some products that seemingly are a bit of a scam. Now that sentence in itself isn't much of a shock. We have spoken about a lot of influencers who have done stuff like that. But this one is just incredibly confusing to me because it's about this YouTuber right here called HRH Collection, who I'm pretty sure is like a rage bait content creator. And I think she's doing like this weird character where she says like the most offensive shit possible. And people love her, by the way. I searched it.
Is it a character? Cause she been doing that for some years, and I feel like when she was just doing her regular vlogs, that's how she acted. No, those are things that she was saying. I feel like before she got a bigger audience, because I feel like she's gotten pretty big on TikTok recently, but years ago she wasn't on TikTok like that, and she was still saying this wild shit. So I don't think this is a character. to be honest, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. Some of y'all, I'm sure, know her better than me, but it's not giving character.
I'm on TikTok, and there are like fan edits made about her.
I don't compete with the average person. I'm smarter and better than you. You know that. I'm 39, but I don't look it. I beat you in every category. Why would I ever give a fuck what you think of me? That's the truth, okay? So...
Okay, right, you get the point, right? She's bigging herself up, and people have posted this being like, oh yeah, me too, let's all big ourselves up. I mean, if we look at the comments of this video, I've got ones like, she is the blueprint, so iconic. But yeah, I mean, overall, that first video is just bigging herself up, okay? Fair enough. But then there's other ones where she's just like, calling people ugly, and people love that apparently.
You're honestly so ugly. You are so ugly. I'm 1,000% sure. Haven't I told you don't come for me? Don't come for me unless, what are the rules again, bitch? We know the rules. Side profile, full body shot, tax returns,
girl.
Okay, right, we get the point, right? She's just going on a bit of a rant, and again, people love her. Like if we look at the comment section, people say might in a monologue. We've got other ones saying she's unhinged and I'm here for it. And again, another one saying she's so real for that. But the problem is, I've came across a couple of videos where she is saying some of the most like diabolical shit you could possibly say. And at this point, we're not even onto the whole scam thing, right? We'll get into that in a second. And I did come across this video on her YouTube page, and again, I think I don't know if I am hoping or not. I was going to say I'm hoping that this isn't her true feelings, this is a character she's playing, but if this is a character she's playing...
I think she's kind of played into it. That's something that typically happens.
It's very worrying that this is the character she has decided to play. Because, I mean, just listen to what she says here.
I went back and I got this. And I just have to ask you guys a question. Like, I feel really bad bringing this up, but it's really depressing. And, like, I really wanted this for, like, a couple days ago. But, like, I didn't want to go back to the mall because, okay. I don't want to be rude because I'm not being rude. I'm just actually asking a question.
Yeah, most of the time when people say that, they're about to be very rude, and this one is no different.
There's so many, like developmentally disabled people. Like, not even, like, kids. There's, like, groups of, like developmentally disabled, like, physically, more like developmentally disabled people in, like, groups walking around the mall. Okay, I'm sorry, like...
Whoa. How was that the explanation? She just said that as if we were supposed to be sat here being like, oh yeah, that is a big problem. I understand what you're saying. But all she says was that she went to the mall and she saw some people that were disabled in the mall. Like, what is the problem here? I mean, don't worry, she's about to explain even further. And again, this is why I'm so confused that she has such a crazy amount of support. I don't get it.
No offense, I'm sorry. This is not a public space. Like, this wall is already so depressing as is, and then you have to I have to see like tragedy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
whoa. Okay, a few things. She just said this isn't a public place. I mean, it definitely is. A mall. I mean, does a place get any more public?
She's a little off in the head, but I can tell it's genuine.
Say stuff like, oh, why do I have to see tragedy when I go to the mall? I'm so confused why she gets so much support. And again, the way she's saying this, I
will tell you why, brother. Because there are so many fake people on the internet, so when people see someone who appears genuine to them, because I feel like most people can pick up when shit is fake or not. You have some people who are deliberately doing and saying things just for attention, and people don't really fuck with that. Like, they can pick up on that, like, okay, you being fake, I'm not into it. But you have some people who are genuine, and they're just speaking their mind, and whether it's a popular opinion or not. And people usually gravitate towards that because it's not very common. Online, people just want to be liked, or they want to pander to others for views and clicks, and they don't want to ruffle any feathers. So I feel like people tend to like seeing things that are more authentic. So she just seems to be more authentic.
Because how does any normal human think like this?
But this is wild.
What a weird fucking character to give yourself. You're still putting out opinions like this, and the people who are going to spoil your videos probably have very similar opinions, which is incredibly worrying. Why would you want an audience like that? I mean, yeah, this video is just beyond disgusting.
Where's the scam, brother?
Do you know what I mean? Like, I know you're gonna be like, Alex, no, get the fuck off of my page. I'm not kidding. I don't need you to be like, you're rude or no, fuck you, okay? This is an actual, and don't tell me, you fucking lying bitch, that you
she's
don't feel that too, okay?
She's a very angry individual, to say the least.
She clearly has.
They're walking around. You know how old people do that? I feel like I've heard this, where
some type of mental
old
disorder.
People, they like to peruse around the mall to get just to walk, okay? Because it's air conditioned and things like that. Okay, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I don't care, okay? I feel like I don't like that. This isn't a public space for you to peruse.
It quite literally
is a public
place where
she is ridiculous.
Wherever they want. I mean, if it really bothers you that badly, just stay at home, maybe. Don't go to a public place. But she says that it's incredibly sad to see these people walking around the mall, so I'm assuming what she thinks would be a better alternative here is that they aren't allowed to go to public places. Is that not sadder?
Taking this serious
in your
is
eyes,
crazy.
though? I mean, again, I keep going back to this, but I struggle to believe that this is genuinely her honest opinions. If they are, I'm extremely worried for her, because that just doesn't even compute in my head. But again, if this isn't her personal opinions and she is just playing this character, again, I'm very worried for her, because why?
It's like an adult groups of developmentally disabled people. Okay, so let's call them disabled, but they're not physically disabled. They're just do you understand? You know what I mean? Okay, bagger vibe. Do you know what I mean? Bagger boys, things like that. Stop. So you guys, I don't like to I don't. Okay.
God, she is incredibly stressed out about this situation. I'm really struggling to understand why. I think maybe you should try and look at yourself in the mirror a bit and think why am I so stressed about stuff that doesn't need to stress me out in the single slightest. You're incredibly bothered about people just living their lives, and that is very concerning.
I think it's publicly funded.
I want to get to the scam shit.
It's either publicly or privately funded, these after school or adult groups, right? Where it's not run by the state or it's run privately. I don't know what it is.
You don't know much by the looks of it, I've got to be honest. But yeah, you get the point, right? It's just a grim video, and she has this cult following, it seems like, which again, very worrying. But recently, HRH collection, I'm not sure what her real name is, but let's just call her H. That'll do, yeah, we'll do that. But H has somewhat recently started releasing her own jewellery, which she claims that she is handmade. And I think you can probably tell by the
for a while. That's why her name is HRH Collection, because that's always been the jewelry that she has been open about that she sells.
It's not handmade.
And they're all handmade by me with really amazing materials. And look at this heart. These are vintage Swarovski. They are so pretty.
That actually scared the life out of me. Jesus. Why did you have to put such a fucking loud sound effect on that? But okay, right, let's get back to this. I mean, yeah, as I was just rudely interrupted, we can see that the product that she is claiming that she handmade is actually only 55 cents. And now this is a big part of this whole problem, right? I mean, there's literally a whole page going to every piece of jewellery that she has claimed that she's handmade and show that she hasn't. It's called HRH Collection Tings, and yeah, like I said, I mean, if we just scroll down, it's just her showing off the products that she's made and then them showing that she hasn't. And she's just buying them off Alibaba for ridiculously cheap and claiming that she's handmade them. So she's almost drop shipping, which is something that a lot of people do or whatever.
Which is fine,
right?
but don't lie.
She's straight up lying and saying that she's made them herself. And if we go over to her website, the prices that she has put these products up for are ridiculous. I mean, if we just go to necklaces here, we've got 71 quid, 70 quid, 64 quid, 64 quid again, 59, 110 pounds for this necklace right here. But yeah, I mean, if we just look at some of the TikTok videos on this HRH Collection Tings account, let's just look at the price differences here, okay? So this one is $259. But then if we look at her website, she's selling them for $125. Like, it is just a straight up scam. And I already know there's going to be people coming in this video saying, drop shipping's not a scam. But it is. She's claiming that she handmade them and just lying about the materials and everything else. Like, that is a straight up scam. And people must be buying them because she's had this shop up and running for a little while now. Like, it must be working. I mean, here we have another one of this, like, robot necklace, which is $1.80 to buy, but she's selling it for pretty much $70. Another one here, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but it's $6 to buy off Etsy, and she's selling it for $92. And again, I mean, we can go on forever. There are so many videos on this page, but enough one, right? $3.50 per
y'all paid yourself paying these prices
on their website. And again, the big
even if I didn't know that it was available elsewhere for cheaper, what? This is not worth the amounts that she's selling it for. This is wild.
Is that she's just lying and saying that she's handmade them herself. I don't even know how she would possibly handmake these stuff. I mean, she hasn't showed that she has, like, a warehouse, like, making these products or anything, so I don't get it. But that's what she claims. She's claiming that she's handmade them without showing any, like, equipment to handmake them or anything, or the process of handmaking this stuff. And she's just scamming people. And again, she has a really cult following of people who follow her. And I, again, don't understand why. Not even just because of the opinions at this point, but also because she's blatantly scamming you. And now I have came across some videos where, again, I'm thinking she's definitely playing a character here because she's saying stuff that's incredibly ironic and stupid, like this one right here, where she talks about the fact that people are saying that she hasn't made the products.
You know, I'm really sick of, like, the rumors about, like, me not making the jewelry. Like, I'm actually sick and tired of it. Like, anyone OG knows the fact. Like, honestly, I find, like, it's something that makes me so mad because it's not true, and people love to, like, spread lies.
These are the same.
Because they love to discredit me. Since day one, like, people have loved to discredit me because, like, no one can do what I do. Like, everyone tries to do what I do, and, like, you fail because it's just, like, you don't get it, okay? Like, you don't get it. It's not, like, something, I don't want to talk about it. It's something weird. Like, it makes me so mad about the lies they spread, like, that I don't make the jewelry. It really fucking pisses me off. Everyone knows.
Okay, right, we get the point, right? She's just ranting at this point. But to me, that clearly suggests that she is playing a character and she's doing this, like, ironically. But again, it's such a weird character to play. Like, she is optionally choosing to be the character that says the most outrageous things ever. She fucking hates people who are disabled just for living their lives, and she wants to scam her viewers. And again, I'm sure people have bought these products, and they've been scammed at the end of the day.
I mean, yeah, this is real trifling. To claim that people are getting handmade jewelry and the whole time you're going to Alibaba and buying it for like $1 and selling it for $100, that is wild. That's very, morally wrong. But at the same time, I think people should also exercise common sense when they're purchasing from influencers especially. And I get a lot of people want to purchase from, their favorite influencer because they want to support them, but you have to also use common sense. If they are charging these outlandish prices, that should make you side eye. Like, what the fuck is this about? Because it's nothing wrong with supporting someone. I would be down to support, someone that I like and that I, watch, but if you like trying to sell a shirt, for example, for like $40, I'm gonna be like, all right. All right, if I'm gonna drop $40 for a shirt or some shit, I'm gonna go to the department store. Same thing with makeup with James Charles. He came out with his little makeup line or whatever, was charging a lot of money for it, and people were complaining, oh, it's like clumped up, it's bad quality. It's like, if this shit is expensive, why not go to Sephora and pay those same prices and get something from an actual brand that, has a good reputation and has been selling these products for a long time. You're going to get good quality. I just don't get it, But, yeah, she is trifling for sure if this is what she's doing. And based on the pictures, it looks like that's exactly what she's doing, buying it from Alibaba and selling it for crazy prices. But, it is what it is. People are not the most honest in the world. That's unfortunately the world we live in. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye!